Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be delving into the post which Jagex put up yesterday for the API plugin previews, as well as a look at the quest helper coming to the game as well. Now they haven't really put a specific date, but I imagine it's going to be late September, early October this is going to be released. And this is truly going to be one of the game-changing updates of this year, amongst many others as well. Once we kind of look back at this year, we'll see the real structure of the game has changed and they've knocked out so many things out of the park in terms of updates this year, and I think this might be the biggest one yet. Now, we mentioned this in the Runescape Relic reveals yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, there'll be a link in the corner for you guys to go and check it out. Along with a couple of other videos, I think you guys will enjoy it as well. And if you are brand new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscription button. Please like the video. It helps me to be seen by more and more people, and these kind of videos go out to more and more people as well. So thank you guys so much as always for sticking around, supporting the channel. It really does mean the world to me as well. However, let's go and jump in and let's go and have a look through this as well. So this is basically a generic update of the API. The quest helper will take all of the attention, but there's quite a few things in here which are going to be extremely good. Now, one of the really nice things to start off with is that for the quest helper, they've not just taken the help of one developer. 3 developers who have been involved in numerous quest helpers have been sort of put together to be part of the team for this, which means that the end product we're going to get here has got the experience of 3 quest developers behind it as well, which I'm really excited for. I think it'll be smooth, clean, polished. If we can get anything remotely close to the old school RuneScape version, I'll be incredibly happy. And for me personally, it's kind of made me put stuff off. Like, the Hogger needs to jump in and do quite a lot of quests. I don't see there being any point until this is released. So when it's released, we'll be doing a massive quest sprint on that account, and I can give you guys an update on how it feels. So there has been a busy couple of months for the API project. They've continued expanding on the API itself just to make sure that it should be working how it should be. And they've built an ecosystem which is built on a solid foundation as well, which hopefully means that there'll be very similar things to what the old school RuneScape client is going to be, where people can go make plugins and expand on that as well. Now, one thing selfishly, as a creator, the old school RuneScape has so many great creator plugins. It could be transformational for video makers alike to go and do that and like get the kind of clips, animations, screenshots. It could be really, really big because the client base in the API could just pretty much make it a very much sandboxy kind of game where you can have so many things added to it. I mean, you just have to see, like, currently in old school, they have the Card Iron Man TCG series going on, which is just incredible content, but that is because the API plugin allows it to have that kind of flexibility and ability to create on top of that as well. So it could be some really good, exciting times, especially for the content creation side as well. Now, the top tier thing we're looking for here is the quest helper. Now, if you can see here, we're going to just play the clip really quickly. The quest helper basically directs you to the point of the quest you need to do next, and also the action. And then once that action's done, it will move on to the next thing. So as you can see here, the person's doing Morning Then Part 2. They're just clicking the plinths and putting the lights in. As soon as they do that one step, the next step then shows up, which just means that if you're someone who struggles with quests, you like to have guides playing at the same time, this is interactive and in the game, and it will guide you through the quests as well. Now, if you're someone who likes to do quests by themselves, trying to work out all the puzzles, fair play to you, that could not be me. You can still play without it on, but those who do struggle or want to go through quests smoothly and efficiently, this is going to be enormous. So I'm hoping that on day of release, we'll pretty much have all the quest guides available so we can just jump in and have a go. But looking at that, it's very similar to how the old school RuneScape quest helper is. Not quite the same, but again, different games, but really, really looking forward to it as well. Now, what they've included as well for all this is a couple of developers' notes as well, just to break down what the developers are thinking about all the different things as well. Now, what they are looking for everything in terms of this post, all the different things, is feedback. What Jagex have done this year incredibly well compared to the past couple of years is respond to feedback and integrate feedback into updates as well. There is a link here for an opportunity for feedback for Reddit and also the Discord as well, both threads, just for you guys to give some opinions or just some generic feedback from what we've seen compared to like what the old school version would be as well. So really, really good. Again, the developers are putting some really nice things here, and it should really expand from this as well. What we're seeing here is just the early stages. This API feature will only get stronger and better as time progresses and different things are included. But for early stages, this is going to be huge. Now, for the PVMers, tile markers, and also people who do like quite repetitive stuff, tile markers are a big, big thing in old school. You can pretty much, as the title suggests, just mark tiles. So something like Heist, which is actually a really good example, you can mark where to run at certain points. or you can mark where a boss is going to respawn, or you can mark different little things where you can go and remind yourself where to move or path, go in a certain direction, which is incredibly helpful if you're doing repeatable content. And eventually, after a while, it will become memory, but for those early stages, to have these tile markers is going to be incredibly nice. As you can see, it's a very, very small change, but this will affect a lot of players, especially those who go to PVM quite often, and movement and going to certain spots at a point in time is most of the boss fights as well. So this will be big for a lot of players. It can be very nice as well for people learning certain things as well, learning how to do a certain boss, learning how to do a heist. One thing which Old School does have as well is tile packs, where you can import tile packs which certain players have already set up for, let's say, for a heist boss or for a certain method, and you can just bring them into your client. Hopefully they can have that. I don't imagine that'll be like a straight away update, but maybe over time they can look into doing that as well. Again, for this one, same thing, feedback, Reddit and Discord. Let's give Jagex as much sort of feedback as we can to try and make this as great as it can be once it's released. Now, one thing which I'm actually really, really excited for is menu entry swapper. So essentially what this will do is give you options to swap what a certain left click will be for items. Now, there are some items in the game where their auto left click is just incorrect, especially when you put it on the action bar as well. But having this ability to change around what you want it to be once you click on it as well will be so good. Like here, the passage of that bracelet of passage doesn't have the option for it straight away to go for a left click. That's just been amended in this screenshot here. Little things like that will transform the easeability and just how nice it is in terms of an experience just to go and do it as well. So you can maneuver it around. It's a little bit different from the old school approach to it. Now, normally you just do it in the sidebar and just sort of click some boxes, but I'm not mad about it. It looks very, very good. And this will probably be, after the quest helper, the update I enjoy the most. There are just some items when you're doing skilling and stuff, you'll know once you started to click through them and stuff, where it's annoying that it's not the first option to be as a left click, but now we can change it and move it around. It'll be really, really nice. As mentioned before, Reddit, Discord threads, if you've noticed something or if you've got an opinion on anything, please make sure to go and feedback. Now, the agility helper is a small one, but it is actually really nice, especially for newer players who might not have done agility course before. Trying to run around an agility course on that first time is an absolute nightmare because you're trying to work out where you need to click to go and progress your agility lap. And especially if you're doing a stint of agility now, at much better XP rates as well. Just having this is just a nice little thing which just improves the fact of you not having to pay too much attention to where you got to click, because where you got to click is already highlighted for you as well. And that's the beauty of API. It's all these little things which are just going to be so nice. All these markers, the extra animations, and as you can see, you have a whole interface for it as well. So yeah, really, really nice on that one. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Now, the home plan is a weird one. This is just more around construction, where you want stuff placed, what you want in it as well. But I would have thought this would have been tackled in the most recent player-owned house update. But you know what? I'm not going to sort of rag on it because, again, anything like this is going to be beneficial to the game. It seems a much more well-planned out way to go and lay your house out. So very weird, really, that we've just had the player-owned house update, and this seems like something which would have been beneficial for it. But again, it's another great thing to add in terms of a feature, and the more features this can have, the better. Farming timers as well is also here. Basically for this one, from the screenshot, it will just basically tell you how long the herb, flower, whatever you're looking to farm has got left in terms of a timer. Again, it's not massive, it's not huge, it's a nice little thing, which will just bring you a bit of idea of what to do for farming runs and stuff like that. Now, in the glorious days, I used to go and do a lot of herb runs during my Slayer tasks. But having this, if you're someone who wants to prioritize your herb farming, maybe you want to do it for cash, maybe you just want to try and rack up as much herbs as possible. If you're someone who knows where your timers are, again, a little tiny update, you can go and push for as many herb runs as possible as well. So if you're someone who's a big farming fan, this could be the one for you. They were looking to see if they could include player-owned farm animals, other stuff as well, and just different things they can do to make it as good as possible. Berry rings is also one they're looking at, whether they can develop the interface, make it a bit smoother, a bit better. Again, not too big on that one. A runic attune as well for this one. It breaks down a rune crafting skill and pulls in live grand exchange prices. Again, it's just a nice little tool to have on top of as well. You can understand how much profit you're making per rune, and in this case for a body rune you're making a loss, and just helps with the GP per hour and stuff like that as well. And questions are kind of asking is what do you want to make is better? Do you profit? What makes you want it in terms of this tool as well? Do you want see XP rates and stuff like that? they're asking the right questions. And this is the most important thing as well, is that they're asking for the right suggestions and the kind of feedback from that as well. But just from those couple of big projects, they will have some things there which are truly transformational. By the end, we were getting like very niche things. So pretty much anything from the home planner and the agility helper downwards is starting to niche in, which is what the API will eventually do. But things like the menu, entry swapper, tile markers, and of course the quest helper are going to be enormous when they're here for the game as well. So if you're someone who has opinions on any of the things mentioned before, I'll put the link for the actual post in the comment section down below. Go and have a look, give any feedback on the Discord and the Reddit threads as well, as it will only help the project going forward as well. Let me know what you're most excited about. For me, it's the quest helper and the entry swapper. I just think it'd be so nice to make the gameplay with the swapper more unique to what you want it to be. In the quest helper, the amount of quests I got left to do, I am looking forward to that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.